Hello YouTube, LD50 here, back with another video, and we are continuing our run with strictly Malawan Maya. We're going to go for another hour and a bit and see how far we get. If you have been following this series, you'll know all about it. If you haven't been following this series, then what we're doing is we're playing Maya at OP0 in Borderlands 2 using only Malawan weapons. It's a strict allegiance run. A strict allegiance run means that we can only use Malawan weapons, gear, items, and for a relic, the only item we can use there is a Malawan allegiance relic. And I have this one here with the damage and fire rate. I can only use Malawan comms, so we are a bit limited in what comms we can actually use. We've got the binder, the siren, the fox, and the witch. We're using the antagonist shield. There are a couple of other shields that we could use. Flame of the Firehawk, Grounded Black Hole, Alkaline Impaler. We may try them at some point, perhaps more in the DLCs than the main story. We have been using various grenades, longbow slag transfusion. We've also had success with the magic missile. We'll probably give the Firestorm a go at this stage as well, and maybe the chain lightning. We're running a Florentine, which we're using for our main slagging weapon, because it slags and strips shields, so it's a really good SMG for that. We're using a variety of other SMGs and Malawan weapons. So plasma caster we've tried, we've also tried the bad touch, we'll try the good touch at some point. We have a couple of grog nozzles here, sorry, a grog nozzle there. Oh no, these are rubies. I think the grog nozzle might be in the bank. We've got a hive we could try, a little Eevee which we could try at some point. Tulane, we may give that a go, but I feel that it's probably not going to be very good. It does have a high slag chance, but it also slags you as well. We've had a lot of success with our Pimpernels, particularly for bosses, so that's been good. We actually got a Pyroclastic Prowler as a reward, quest reward, and it even has a matching grip, which is interesting. So we may at some point give that a go, but probably won't perform as well as the other rocket launchers that we have. We'll just take a trip to the bank and review the weapons that we have there as well, and then we're going to go to Iridium Blight and proceed with the story.
Sorry about blood, boy.
I appreciate you saying that.
If it makes you feel it. Jack killed my dog a lot.
We've got the crit, which I don't think I'm going to try. It has this habit of falling out your hands when you reload it. That's its special effect. So we've got it in the bank. I don't think we'll ever get round to using it on this playthrough. There's the grog nozzle. I knew I had one there. And there's the alternative allegiance relic, which gives us damage and reload rather than damage and fire rate. We also have a storm and a volcano to try at some point. Right, so we're going to go to Iridium Blight and proceed with the story. We have a variety of targets there. So I think what we'll do is we'll swap over to our Nirvana. Nirvana's been a very good fire. Actually, no, we'll swap over to the good touch. We said we were going to give the good touch a go, so we'll try that. Slag Pimpernel, we're using that for flying enemies. We do have the skill Cloud Kill, which is very good for pairing with a slag sniper against surveyors and things like that. So, and then we're using a shock naught fleet because that gives us the best damage across all enemies. So there we go. Right, we'll proceed on. Oh, and just before we go, here's the build that we're using. And I think we'll change off of the witch now to we'll go back to the Siren. The Legendary Siren is a good comm. It's not the best comm for Maya. The best comm would be the SMG one, the name of which is escapes me right now. Cat class, that's it, cat class. But the cat class is not a Malawan manufactured item, so we can't use it, sadly. So we're going to go with the Legendary Siren. It's given us good boosts all the way along the top there. The other option we could have used is the Binder, which gives us a little bit more to Wreck, and it gives us a bit more to Reaper. So these are good for bossing situations, but I think that we will probably stick to the Legendary Siren. So we're going to proceed off to Iridium Blight and see what we need to do. As I said, this is going to be an hour, or somewhere between an hour and 2 hours. We'll see how far we get. Hopefully we can get through Sawtooth Cauldron.
Welcome to the Iridium Blight. Before Hyperion,
Right, let's try that crit out on these bullymongs here.
Still a crap hole, but it wasn't this bad.
And we'll use our magic missile to slag some of them in advance. Well, it's okay. It's okay. It's not as good as the Nirvana, though, I would say. Not as good as the Nirvana. So I think we'll swap back to the Nirvana, actually. It's a better SMG all-round for fire. Restock up on ammo, on our grenades, and our SMG ammo. Now, because we have limited weapon choices, we don't have ARs and we don't have shotguns, we do find that we're going through a lot of ammo. So yeah, something to bear in mind when you play an Allegiance run is that you can get stuck with certain types of weapons, and then you have to be very conservative with your ammo. No King Mong there. He might be down the bottom. So, yep, no King Mong. That was the two places that he spawns.
Intruders detected. Locking path to info stockade.
So we'll make our way to Sawtooth, get through Sawtooth, and see how far we get.
Brick, got a plan to get to the stockade?
Blow stuff up.
Now,
That's
we
my
are playing
plan.
this on Mayhem
Hold on.
0, so Mayhem
Get the
0,
Sawtooth
Borderlands 3 player. We are playing this on OP 0, standard level 80. This is supposed to just be a fun playthrough. Not trying to prove a point or go for bragging rights or anything like that.
My boys can blast open the path to the info stockade, but they'll need
Oh,
some
I
better
didn't want to do that.
firepower.
Whoops.
You're
I have to say, one thing in
explosives.
Borderlands, the driving is dreadful. Right, let's head off to Sawtooth. Now, we're just concentrating on getting through the main story at the moment. We may well go back and do some side quests later on. We'll have the DLCs to do at some point as well. And I am considering starting another playthrough with Krieg, but not an allegiance run, just a standard run with Krieg. So we can try a variety of builds at OP0. Right, we'll go into Sawtooth Cauldron, which is widely recognised as one of the more pain in the ass maps. Hopefully we don't die. We haven't actually died yet. Let's hope I haven't just jinxed things by saying that.
You gotta go through Guano Grotto. You'll have to push through a buttload of Sawtooth, but hell, wouldn't be any fun otherwise, right?
And we'll sneak up the back here so we don't aggro all of the enemies over there. And drop down.
My slayers have been fighting the Sawtooth for years. These bastards handed dozens of Vault Hunters to Jack once the pay got good enough. You kill them all, Vault Hunter. You gotta steal some.
And we'll run through here as fast as we can, trying to avoid as many of the enemies as possible.
Take the elevator to get to where they store them.
We obviously will have quite a battle on our hands once the quest progresses.
Look, everybody! It's a witty bitty slab trying to use our elevator. Get up!
Nirvana is a much superior SMG for fire. There we go, taking care of that lot. We'll stock up on some ammo. As you can see, we're now under 1,000, so we've used a lot of ammo. And we'll head up. Now there is a grenade jump that you can do down the back there to get up top there, if you want. I find grenade jumping a little bit difficult, particularly that one, and I'm not good enough for it to actually be a shortcut. By the time I've wasted 10 grenades. Often the best way is just to go around the long way. Plus we get to kill some enemies and show off the weapons a bit more. Let's see if we can ignore a lot of these. Okay, that'll do. Now, I may just swap back to longbow slag transfusion. We do get a lot of enemies coming up, and it will give us a bit of extra health regen. Okay.
This takes me back. Last time I was here, I had Tiny Tina riding piggyback, right? Throwing grenades at the
We've got a few
Sawtooth
threshers
while I
that will
punched
come
them
up
in
the
red
water
mist.
here. Hopefully we can ignore most of those and proceed straight up to where the gun enemies are.
I've killed a lot of people.
Think about how all of
This is going to hurt!
Ask yourself, if I could kill the wise leader of the Crimson Raiders without breaking a sweat, how hard would it be to kill a psychotic bandit king and a drug-infected sniper?
There's a bullet left in your gun. Promise me you'll hey.
Right, now we've got our little bit of fight for our life, so we'll we're okay there, not too bad. Playing at OP0, you have a good chance to get back up and fight for your life. Different matter if you're playing in OP levels, of course. Okie doke. Right, let's have a look at our ammo. Quite low on ammo at the moment, so we may have to consider a different strategy for the next part. Now, we do have quite a lot of loaders and... Sorry, not loaders, flying enemies and turrets coming up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change over to... I think we'll go with the corrosive pimpernel, slag pimpernel. We'll keep the Florentine, and then we've got to get out of jail card with our North Fleet here.
I want to be clear about something. This isn't about Pandora anymore.
I'm hoping we don't have to go and scavenge too much ammo before we do go up the top and destroy the helicopter thing.
Destroying that fine city. Hell, that's a story.
Great time for
Okie doke, right, 544, that's quite low. Let's take out the turrets first before we go and scavenge our ammo. Ah, lovely. Lovely jubbly. Perfect. Right, we're going to scavenge a little bit of ammo, see what we can get. Open a few chests up around here. chests up here. That one. And the reason that I'm opening all the chests before I take the items is that maintains the level of ammo that I've got. The less ammo you've got, the more chance you'll get the ammo you're looking for. So if we don't take any, we keep ourselves at a allegedly increased chance of getting the ammo that we need. There might be a few down here we can open as well. There's one there. Oh no, that's not an ammo crate. It's a bit in short supply ammo around here actually. Right, anyway, I've got some things here. Gun, we don't need that. We need some SMG ammo, that's what we need. And if we put our magic missile back on whilst we're looking for scavenging ammo, it'll regen grenades for us as well. Maybe there's one in here. Oh, there's one there. Let's have a look what's in there. Oh yeah, we've got one here. There we go, a little bit of SMG ammo, that will help. And this is sadly just money. Right, so we are a bit low on SMG ammo. I'm loath to go down to the machine to stock up though, because it takes quite a bit of time. So I think we'll just see how we do with this. If we have to withdraw and go and get some ammo, then that's what we'll do. Right, we've got some... Oh, that's working perfectly against those. Perfectly. Oh! Oh dear! That is technically the first death. Oh dear. Oh dear, I stepped off the edge. Whoops. Oh well, there you go. Yes, I jinxed it. I jinxed it by talking about that not dying. How foolish. Completely the wrong element to use on that enemy, but never mind. We are a bit low on SMG ammo. So let's see if we can do that again without falling off the edge. How embarrassing. You'd think I'd never played the game before. Cloud kill took care of that. So a couple of turrets that come up there. We go forward.
There's nothing mortar loves more than his buzzing boom breeder. If you destroy it, he'll be so pissed he'll have to ride the elevator down to take revenge on you.
go. Alright, there we go. Well, one death due to poor gamesmanship, but we have at least completed this section. And I think we have enough ammo left for to get us through to where the elevator is.
And after you blast Boombringer, don't look at the explosion.
That slap just blew up my buzzard without even looking at the explosion. But I ain't scared. I'm coming down and you're gonna die.
Sounds like you can the elevator down. Feel free to kill Mortar on your way up.
Right, let's go down and kill Mortar. And all we're going to do is we are going to rocket launch him because he has a habit of running away.
You really are the best slab ever.
Dead now.
You won't find better merchandise anywhere else. I bet you that. Carving out a tour. Lovely. Nothing farewell.
Right, so when we go up here, we're going to have some buzzards to take care of and some flesh enemies. So we've got our Florentine, we've got our Nirvana, and we'll use this for the buzzards. Excuse me, and we will keep this for our get out of jail. But this is the last part of this particular section, and this will allow us to get to Iridium Blight. Get to the next map, whose name escapes me, of course.
Stop!
Right, I think that's all the flesh enemies. We should now be able to just take care of the buzzards. And
why don't these guys just give up? You already killed their boss. Idiots. And my boys will come and get them. They'll need those charges to blast open the path to the info stockade. My boys are coming in. Got some slabs heading in for pickup. Watch your head! Slabs coming in!
Holy skunk, son! You decapitated Z! Why's your helmet...
Well done. Jump off the east end of the tower if you want to get back to the fast travel station in the quickest and badassest way possible. Slab, did you just jump off the buzzard's nest?
Yeah, I did.
Alright, there we go. And that's all I want to do on Sawtooth. I'm not going to go and explore
Feeling
anymore.
overburdened by money? A pleasure as always. Lovely. Tell your friend, Marcus.
Right, we'll make our way back to the bridge. Have Brick's buddies drop the charges we've just tagged for him. And then we'll proceed on to Arid Nexus, I think it is. Right, we're going to need a vehicle because it's a long walk, and there's a vehicle station just down here which hopefully we'll be able to get down to without having to take on too many of the enemies. Get ourselves a vehicle and well, I said we'd try and get a vehicle without taking them all on, but apparently that didn't work. So we killed them all instead. It's a shame we didn't get King Mong on this particular load into the map. It would have been nice to see how the Malawan weapons deal with him. I suspect it would have been fine. When we come back and do side quests, we will have reloaded the map in and there'll be an extra chance for him to spawn in. He normally spawns in roughly up here, or he spawns in down the bottom. So there are two chances for King Mong on this particular map. King Mong drops the Badaboom rocket launcher, which is not a rocket launcher we could use because we're Malawan only, but it is a very, very, very good rocket launcher.
That ought to do it. The way to the info stockade is open. Get in there and find out where Jack's got Lilith and the Warrior. While you're doing that, I'm going to pay a visit to a Hyperion outpost. See if I can't steal some heavy armor for our final assault on Jack.
That building with the light shooting out of it? That's the info stockade. We're gonna get you there through the main Iridium pipeline. Head there now.
Now, we're not going to be going for the B shield because
the pipe leading to a maintenance hatch. You can use that to get inside the pipeline. It'll be messy, but it'll lead you to the stockade.
Right, as I was saying, if we were going to be going for the B shield, we would go back to Sanctuary and would pick up the mission, which would allow us to get the B shield from the chap who lives in there, whose name escapes me. But we can't use the B shield because it's not a Malawan weapon or a Malawan item, so we'll be foregoing that particular quest, I think. Unless we do it later just for the lols. Now, if we'd picked the other car, not the barrel car, but the one with the spinny things, you can just come up to this, nudge the edge of it, and it will advance the story. No idea why. It doesn't work with this particular car.
Damn it. You okay? is busted. Still, pipe looks cracked. I bet if you raise the pressure, you can blast the pipe wide open, get inside that way. Yeah. Head to one of the pumping stations.
Slam! Mordecai! I made it to the Hyperion outpost. Just give me some time and I'll steal a drop barge. Once y'all find out...
Just going to change to corrosive SMG. We'll have this corrosive plasma caster, I think. There we go. Because we'll have a lot of robots coming up.
After it together.
Good, you made it. Now crank those valves to raise the pressure.
Hopefully we'll be able to get through this without too many dramas. Okay, how are we doing? Not too bad. Full health. Oh dear, lost the car. Mine. Down to the next pumping station.
Hey y'all, welcome to new and improved.
Still got sufficient ammo. Now we have a lot of robots down here. I'm trying to allow Cloud Kill to do a lot of the work so we can conserve ammo.
Hit the last pumping station and we'll be ready to blast the pipeline.
Have used a fair bit of ammo there, but we should be okay for the next section. 725 SMG ammo. Hopefully that will be enough. And we'll sneak in from this side, because then hopefully we won't aggro too many of them, and we might be able to sneak in and get this done without too much drama. Manage that without even angering any of the enemies at all, so that's worked out well. Normally that section's a little bit of an ambush, but on this occasion...
You there? Good. I heard that all the way back in Sanctuary! You can get to the stockade through the pipeline now. Get inside, find out where Jack's got the warrior.
The next map's quite nice because it's a return to Firestone, which is a location from Borderlands 1. We do have a lot of robots here, and we've got Saturn to take care of, and then we've got some more robots, constructors and stuff to do. So we'll have to manage our ammo a little bit. I think Saturn will probably use quite a lot. This bit we can mostly run past if we're fairly quick. Right, our next is Badlands. Now, to save ourselves some grief, because we often get tubbies, rabbits, other types of very hard flesh enemy before we go into Firestone, I'm going to take them out first so we don't get ambushed. We had one rabbit there.
Every bit of data in the Hyperion network ends up archived here. Mining information, security footage, it all flows to the stockade.
News, everybody! I stole the drop board. Hyperion was no match for my secret punch you in the face until you die fighting style. When the time comes, we'll fight our way to the vault together.
Right, cleared that area out. We'll get our corrosive plasma caster on for the next area, because there's a lot of robots here. And there is an ammo vendor just up here as well, so... clear out the other loaders around the corner here, and then we'll top up with our ammo before we go and take on Saturn.
Combat detected. Enemy detected.
I think that's all of them. Yep.
Let me know if anything catches your eye. Pleasure doing business. You're my millionth customer. Don't let it go to your head. Remember, we're always...
I think that'll do for Saturn. We'll try the plasma caster, and if we're not having too much success with that, we'll try the Pimpernel. Now, one thing to note when you're taking on Saturn is they provide you with a handy little kill. We get one enemy comes out of there, so if we trigger Saturn first, we can kill an enemy, and then we can get our kill skills, which should make Saturn a little bit easier. So Saturn's down. Well, now we've got kill skills. Hasn't slagged. Right, plasma caster's not doing a lot of damage to him, so we'll see what we how we get on with the Pimpernel, see if that makes a difference. Three grenades left. And of course he doesn't have any crit spots either. And we were a bit lucky there. We're being chased by something. That would have downed us and we wouldn't have had an opportunity for second win, so. I think we'll top up with our ammo at the ammo vendor before we go and proceed to do the rest of it. There are quite a lot of robots coming up. We don't want to be stuck with out the right weapons. We're going to swap back to a slag Pimpernel. We're just going to let our health top up. We won't bother about getting that vendor there, but if you were interested in how you open that vendor up, I will show you how you do that. Obviously, if you're a fan of the game, you're probably fully aware of this, and this is teaching your grandmother to suck eggs, but if you're not, that's the control for the electric fence on this vendor here. So now the vendor's open, and the red chest, obviously we're not really farming stuff, so we're not that interested in what's in the chest, but we'll have a look. Oh, there was a Malawan gun there. Right, so we get a few loaders come down on us, and then we get, I think, a badass constructor, which hopefully we're going to take out from a distance. In fact, we may just let's have a look. Get our corrosive pimpernel back on.
Power. You get that? I had to.
And I'm sure he had to exploit her for profit and power, too. Don't listen to him. He killed Angel long before you pulled the plug.
Relic has quite a little malfunction. And as it turns out, when that Iridium is pumping through her body, I can stab her over and over and over, and she heals right back up. I'm told it's agonizing. Oh, she looks pissed. Son of a bitch. We're coming, Lil. Just hold on.
There we go. Taken of that. Taking care of that.
Great job over there. And then, a terminal nearby. Find it.
Right, the worst thing that can happen here is you can get some exploders come up on you. Oh, something there with her. Oh, what have we got?
Get back to Sanctuary. It's time to get ready for the fight itself.
There we go, that was quite the ambush, but we've got our data, our map data. That's my timer to tell me that we're at the 55-minute mark. So what I need to do now is I just need to pause while I save this part of the recording, and then I will carry on. I am recording on a PS4, so I've only got about an hour's worth of recording. So we're going to take, then we'll carry on. Nice thing in this game, of course, there's no falling damage. And we'll go back to Sanctuary to turn the mission in. As we're getting towards the end of the game, we are finding that we are going down a little bit more because the enemies get a little bit harder, they have slightly better weapons, etc, etc, but that's natural progression.
This ends.
Right, we can't use that, and these we've already got. Looks like it. Yeah.
Jack, Lilith, and the warrior are in Heroes Pass. That's where we're headed. This is the final fight, amigo. If you gotta prepare, do it now. Go check around the city. These people don't have much, but they still want to help you. Hyperion's locked the entrance to Heroes Pass. Get back to Claptrap. We need him to open the way for you. Thinking I will meet you there. Win or lose, we're gonna finish this together. For Bloodwing. For Roland! For Pandora!
Now we're going to forego speaking to all the different people because we've got the gear that we need. To be quite honest with you, the only person that's probably worth speaking to anyway is Tannis, because she gives a relic. The other items are a bit meh, a bit mid-tier, so not really that useful. I'm just going to reset our skills and just revisit our skill tree before we move on. We've got the opportunity here. Right, good red tree. We need to get down to life tap here. That should do. One thing to note with Borderlands, for some reason, sometimes when you respec, you need to take off your comm and put it back on again. We're achieving that by dropping it on the ground and picking it up, but you can just take it off, put it in your inventory and put it back on again. That way it ensures that the extra skills that come from the comm are actually applied. And we'll go back and put our Northfleet on.
It's time to end this! I'll
Just for second wins.
Iridium Blight.
Now, we haven't save quit since we visited Iridium Blight, so we still don't have a chance for King Mong to appear. Which is a bit of a shame.
The electricity in the air when you're just aching to murder someone. Haven't felt that in such a long time.
You do what you have to stop him from waking that warrior, even if it means taking me out. Better dead than a damsel.
Brick and I will meet you out in Heroes Pass. Win or lose, we're gonna finish this together.
We might not make it, Slab, but I want you to know. It's been a hell of a lot of fun.
Seems to be getting a hard time from these flying enemies all of a sudden. Don't want to have them harassing us while we're in the middle of the next Next section. Right. I think what we're going to do is we're going to complete this section here. And that we'll probably call it a quits for today, and then we'll finish the game off at the next session. So let's say hello to Claptrap and take care of this ambush. We've got plenty of ammo. We've got it's all robots, so we've got our corrosive plasma caster, Florentine. We'll use this for the flying enemies, and then our get out of jail free card.
This is it, minion. Our vengeance is finally at hand. Let's tear this planet a new soul. Yeah! Hyperion's gonna regret ever setting foot on Pandora. Minion, I'm gonna get that door open so I can take care of that handsome bastard myself. You hear me, Jack? You killed my friends. You destroyed my product line. I am the last Claptrap in existence, and I am going to teabag your corpse! Ah! Minion! Draw their fire with your face while I cloak my way over to the door controls!
Authorized. Destroyed.
Good job, minion! I'm uncloaked over by the controls. Let me just get this door open. Do you think a door can stop me, Jack? I was made to open doors. And open!
Access denied.
What? I said and open, not and close a secondary set of doors.
Dispatching additional troops.
No! Don't dispatch more troops! I'm sorry, pretty female voice. Find a way to shut down the alert! You're coming, minion! Yes! I've done it! Bring the door defenses down! Now!
Activating additional door defenses. Turrets deployed.
We'll just hide behind here for a moment whilst they sort themselves out.
Dispatching additional troops.
Crap on it, Cracker! More bots incoming! We got warlorders, friendo! Those turrets over fight for us!
Access denied.
Moving to engage.
Give me those turrets!
Access granted.
The turrets are fighting for us now! I actually did something! I'm overriding the door locks! Just stay alive, minion!
Dispatching additional troops.
Charging.
How many of these guys are there? Incoming!
Reinforcements depleted.
Don't worry, baby. Happens to a lot of girls. And open!
Interesting to note that we haven't done any farming at all, so we haven't been selling anything. We started the game with full bank of 99,999,999, and we are down to just under 25,000. Sorry, 25 million. So we've used quite a lot of money for ammo. Obviously, if you're playing the game normally, you would be farming, you would be selling stuff, and you'd be able to replenish your money that way. But interesting that we've used, you know, 75 million on ammo and stuff, and the one revive that we had when I fell off the edge of the map and killed myself there, embarrassingly. But yeah, so quite a money-heavy run, this one.
Heart attacks, exposure to oxygen, being turned down by women, and pet allergens. Your brilliance is matched only by your malevolence.
Right, let's move forward to Heroes Pass. We'll get up to where the ammo vendor is, and then I think we'll call it a day. And then we'll proceed to do this map and the warrior in the next session.
Feel that, child killer? Hmm? The key's nearly charged. This world is gonna end.
Welcome, customer. A pleasure as always. Carving out a tour. Don't have too much fun.
Right, so we've got the this map to do and the warrior at our next session, and then we might start one of the DLCs as well. We'll see how we get on next session. Maybe the next session will just be a short one to finish the main campaign off. I'm not sure really, but we have successfully progressed the story now, so we are at the very end part of the game. We've used only Malawan weapons on the way, and they've been very effective, if a little ammo hungry. But also remember that this is on Mayhem 0. Sorry, Mayhem 0. I've done it again. It's on OP 0. So, you know, this is standard scaling. So yeah, that's the run so far. Not too bad, apart from the one shabby death, which is a bit embarrassing, but at least it wasn't death in combat as such. It was me falling off the map. But anyway, if you have enjoyed this content, I would ask you if you could leave me a like and consider subscribing to the channel. It would give me some motivation to make more videos and continue this series. If you have enjoyed the run, give it a go yourself. Get some Malawan weapons, they are fun. Doing a strict allegiance obviously is quite difficult, and if you want to do a strict allegiance run from the get-go, then you're talking a lot of hours. You're talking a lot of farming and a lot of hours, whereas this, I gave the character the weapons I wanted using a save editor, and we started off UVHM with full complement of top tier perfect weapons. So that's what we've been doing on this run. Anyway, enough of me waffling on. I've been LD50, you've been lovely, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.